So I've done a pretty good job of not necessarily complaining about the game. However, I just have to make one simple complaint. I clearly have just started this and then have not gotten all of this. I have not. You can tell by looking at the bottom, I've got 1 out of 30 of the requested items for this exotic for Algernon Wasp. But this is possibly, quite frankly, the most broken part of the game because it says 15 out of 15. 5 of 5, 5 of 5, and 5 of 5 for these plumes. Rockstar, I know this is an 8-year-old game, but I have no idea how I'm supposed to do this because this is relatively broken. This is probably the only more correct part of the game right here. I'm upset, and I have no way of tracking my progress any other way unless I'm going to the satchel and taking a look at my stuff here. So if Rockstar could at some point fix this, I would appreciate it. That's if they ever do decide to give a damn about it. Okay, so I'm back at this again, doing some, audio taking or let's play or commentary on the game. And so far, doing the Algernon Wasp Stranger Side mission, and for the first time ever of me playing this game, I am well past the first section where I had to get the 15 Lady of the Night Orchids and the 5, 5, 5 of the Snowy Egret, Little Egret, and Reddish Egret plumes. I am now at the Heron plumes assembly, and the moccasins and the lady slipper orchids, I'm at those now, which I am rather confused because so far you can tell that I'm doing the Rains Fall side missions, and this is the mission where you kill Palma Driscoll. So, this is Chapter 6, Beaver Hollow, and my thing is that I am playing the game, and I'm at a point, yes, thank you, I am at a point where I have, let's see, okay, let me show you. I have to get the Lady Slipper Orchid, and I have to get 7 of these, which means I have 1 now, I can get 6 later, right? And the reason why I have 1 now is because I was doing the Herbalist Challenge, where I have to get 43 herbs and spices picked up. I'm at 38 now because the rest are in New Austin, right? But here's the thing. Let's go to Strawberry so I can show you what I mean, because the only reason why I have yet to get more of the later Slipper Lady Orchid, I think is what it's called. It's right here. Right, I have the moccasins. I need to get 7 out of 7 of these, and I need to get 20 of 20. Again, the tracking is broken and busted, so I have to go into my satchel and do the tracking that way. Let's go to Strawberry. Okay, so I have to go to Monty's Rest, and if they're not there, I will go to this area here to see if I could find the Lady Slipper Orchids. Unfortunately, I am stuck at a point in the game where I need to get the Lady Slipper Orchids, but I am stuck at 1 because they're not spawning in. And this is a relatively known issue that I've actually had to look up and understand myself. that this is apparently a bug or a glitch where you're looking for the lady slipper orchids in particular. It's just the lady slipper orchids. For some reason, I was able to find one for doing the herbalist challenge. But, you know, doing the herbalist 9 challenge, there's a bug or a glitch that's preventing the rest from spawning in, which I am incredibly upset with. Which means I have to do one of two things. I have to play the game straight through the epilogue and get them as John, or I have to restart the whole game over, which I am not at all happy with. Okay, so it appears they are not here. Yeah, it appears that the lady slipper orchids are not here. There's allegedly supposed to be 2 that you're supposed to be able to pick up. And they're not here. That's nice. Okay, so let's go over to where the native burial ground is. This one here, because apparently that was another location where you could expect them to come from. Okay, so I am getting pretty close to where the native burial ground is. I think I can see it from here. And the only reason why, I mean, I figured that this part of the game was going to be busted and broken anyways. Dude, fucking horse, dumbass. I figured this part of the game was going to be busted and broken anyways, due to the fact that the tracking is also not doing too good either. So I am fairly certain that no matter what I do, I am not going to be able to complete this, like, at all. And you know, for the most part, I normally wouldn't care, but for this time, this go around, I really was actually like giving a shit about doing all the stranger side missions and getting those out of the way. I mean, just go ahead and take a look at the challenges, right? I have these 3 challenges left that I have to do, right? I'm 9 for 9 with this, and I'm just really... Alright, so they're not spawning here, so let's go to the map here, and allegedly there's supposed to be another one that spawns here. We got a bunch of videos I've yet to render and edit. Oh, for Christ's sakes, stop it. Level 4 bonding, and this thing still is a slow motherfucker when it feels like it. That's dumbest fucking animal ever. So I've done most of the stranger side missions, and the most recent one that I've done is the Mayor of Saint Denis, that guy. And this is the stranger side mission that I am putting in an effort of completing. I don't know why I'm doing it and why I actually care about it. It's not like you pick up anything that was worth doing. Yeah. It's mushrooms, garnish, hummingbird sage. You know what? I'm thinking the game is actually going to have to make me restart this over again. As you can tell, I only have the autosave and the manual save. I would effectively be restarting the mission, the entire game, over again. Because this game is bugged and glitched before Chapter 6. And on top of that, it seems like The game is also bugged and glitched after you get close to getting all 7 of them. The game will actually stop spawning them after you get 6. So I am unfortunately going to have to either finish the game to the epilogue where I'm playing as John Marston, or I'm going to have to replay the entire game again, and even then I might still end up at 6 out of 7 for them fucking things. I am beyond upset. Beyond upset. I really am. You can start the Algernon Wasp mission as Arthur, but it seems the game is not going to let you finish as Arthur. What the fuck is this game design, man? Okay, what I'm just going to do is I'm going to have to finish the game as it wants me to. I'm just going to have to finish it and wrap up as Arthur and come back to it as John after the ranching missions where you have to do your best to protect the land and lay down fence posts and herd animals and race horses and shit. I'm just beyond stupefied by this incredibly horrendous game design. It's bad. It's really bad. I'll add more to it later if even then the game refuses that I get anywhere near the end of it as this. Rockstar, if you could please just fix the game, that would be great. But I know they're not going to hear this because this channel has 0 subscribers, and I haven't heard of any game-breaking, bug-fixing, glitch-repairing bullshit from Rockstar. It seems that they have effectively abandoned Grand Theft Auto 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2. And this is no surprise because a lot of people are locked out of getting a platinum for this game because of it. That the servers are not there. It's just game-breaking shit like this. So, I'll see you guys in the epilogue.